You're welcome to this video. This video is about explaining the X3 program in ForsageTron smart contract. Okay, ForsageTron smart contract has three programs in it. That is the Forsage X3 program, the Forsage X4 program, and the Forsage X Gold program. There are other videos where the X4 and the X Gold are explained. So I encourage you to take a look at those videos and try to understand those programs. But this particular video is about explaining the Forsage X3 program. Okay, so without much time, we'll go straight to expanding on the Forsage X3 program so we could begin the explaining of it. So this is the Forsage X3 program. You are looking at expanded. Now the first thing I just want to say here is that the Forsage X3 program, like the Forsage X4 and Forsage X Gold, have 15 levels. Looking at this here from level 1 down to level 15, this is level 15. Okay, now each of these levels in Forsage X3 program are made up of what we call metrics. Okay, each of them are made up of metrics, and all the metrics are alike in the way they are composed. Okay, looking at this particular one, you see that the matrices of 3 of the levels have been activated. Therefore, you are seeing how they look within. All right, so you can only see a matrix if it is activated. All right, the member has to activate a level before it becomes visible and before you can earn from that particular level. Then just to chip this in before I proceed, in Forsage smart contract, one of the most beautiful thing in Forsage, and that is what really holds a very high potential in Forsage, is the fact that you can earn simultaneously from all the levels you have activated, and you can do that continuously for life. Okay, I will try and dwell on that a little before the end of the video, but for now, just to let us know that they are identical in the way they are composed. You see now 3 of the metrics have been activated, and if you look closely, they are all very alike. Okay, you understand in the way they look. So we are going to expand one of them to use that one to explain the structure of Forsage smart contract and the earnings very well. Okay, so they are all identical. The difference you will find here is just that the cost of activating a particular level differs from one level to the other, and if you observe closely, the cost of the next higher level is 2 times the cost of the previous. That's why the cost of activating level 1 is 100 trons, while level 2 is 200, level 4 is 400, level 3 is 400, level 4 is 800, and it goes like that down to level 15. All right, so that is the difference you find in level. Okay, so now I'm going to before I expand a level, also to chip in this last one, that in Forsage, like I said, you only earn from the levels you have activated, and you activate a level once in your lifetime, but you earn on that level continuously for life. And the system is designed in such a way that for your subsequent earning, you don't need to pay for anything from your wallet. You only pay to activate the level once, and you earn ad infinitum on that level for life without paying from your wallet again. You will get the details when I come to explaining how the system is designed to distribute the Tron cryptocurrency. All right, so you only earn from levels activated in ForsageTron smart contracts, and you activate the levels sequentially. the activations of levels must be sequential. What I mean by that is this. Once you activate level 1, the next level available for activation is level 2. You can't skip level 2 and go to 3. And once you have activated level 3, only then can you activate level 4. You can't activate level 5 without activating level 4. I hope that is clear enough. That's what we mean by activation is done sequentially. All right. Now, so let's expand one of the metrics and see and use that one to explain the structure of the X3 Forsage program on Tron. Okay, to expand the metric to see more, you just click on the blue box here, and a particular matrix will expand. So I've expanded that one. So this is how the X3 matrix looks like expanded. All right, now the first thing I want to draw your attention to is that this is the ID of the owner of the matrix. The owner of this particular account is ID 223378. Once you sign up to Forsage smart contract, an ID is assigned to you, a unique ID. All right, this is the ID of the owner who owns this account. All right, 223378. Now above you see another ID above him. Now this is the ID of the person just above ID 223378, probably a member of his team. You understand, the bigger team, maybe the team of his sponsor, but a member of the Forsage team. Okay. Then here below that you see 900 CRX. 900 CRX is actually 900 trons. Now Forsage doesn't keep the trons of members. No, Forsage distributes. The system distributes instantly. You understand? It doesn't keep anything. But what it keeps is a record of what a member has earned from Forsage with Forsage. Okay. Now the person, and it does that for each level. So this person ID 223378 has earned a total of 900 trons on level 1. Those trons have already been sent to his wallet. You understand? The system has sent it to his wallet, and it does that instantly. But what it does, it keeps a record of the number of trons it has actually sent to this person's wallet on this particular level only. Okay. Now beneath it you see 113 USD, 113 US dollars. It gives the dollar equivalent of the amount of tron it has sent to the person's wallet on this particular level. Now this value may change 33 because it's actually calculated on the go. You understand? So if the rate of value of dollars goes up, this value may change. If it drops, it may change. Okay, but what is fixed is the 900. You understand? Tron cent, but the dollar equivalent of it changes according to the rate of tron at the moment. All right, now that's that. Then here, if you check here, you see here this, you see the icon of people and the 13 in front. This keeps the Forsage system keeps a record of the number of persons who have actually activated that particular level with you. All right, so here for this level 1, 13 persons in your team have actually activated the level 1. You understand? 13 persons of the people you personally sponsored have activated this. Okay, you understand? So, but then to the left here you see the icon of a forward and backward arrow, then with a figure 4 at the back of it. This is how the Forsage system keeps a count. The Forsage system keeps a count of the number of times you have actually completed a matrix. That a matrix is the whole slot in a matrix is filled up. All right, it is called, when your matrix is filled up, it is said that you have completed one cycle, and another matrix, empty matrix, will be given to you All right, how that is done you will see later when we'll be explaining that. But for now, just know that the Forsa system keeps a count of the number of cycles you have made. So this particular account has actually made 4 cycles and is on its 5th cycle. Okay, once this whole slot are filled and the person enters the 6th cycle, this is going to increase by 1. All right, now having explained the figures and symbols around it, now let's explain the X3 matrix itself, the structure. The X3 matrix has 3 slots arranged in just one row. 3 slots arranged in one row. You see, this differs from X4 and X code. So 3 slots arranged in one row. In X3 program, there are no rooms for teamwork. What that means is this: only those you personally referred onto, sponsored onto the program, can fill these slots. Okay, only persons you personally sponsor can fill this slot. All right, okay, and when the slots are filled, this is how Forsage distribute the Tron cryptocurrency. Remember, we said, and I'm repeating this, that Forsage doesn't keep earnings of members. No, Forsage distributes the Tron, the earnings that should come to a member. You distribute that instantly. The program is designed to send the Tron that should go to a particular member. It sends it instantly and automatically to the wallet of the members. Okay, Forsage doesn't keep any of those things. All right, then here in X3, once a member actually activates a particular level, the first person occupies the first slot, and the cost of activating that level is sent to this person's wallet, which is for level 1 is 100 Tron. Once the second person activates, he occupies the second slot there, and the cost of that level, which is 100 Trons, is again sent to his wallet. Then this third one here, the third slot, once it is filled, the cost of activating that level is not sent to the person's wallet. If you notice, it is actually sent outward. It is used to purchase a new matrix, empty matrix for the person, so that the member, this ID 223378, can continue earning. Because there are only 3 slots here, and once those 3 slots are filled and there's no mechanism for renewing the slot, that means this member will not earn anymore. So to ensure that the earning is continuous ad infinitum, so the mechanism is there that once the third slot is filled, the cost of it is actually used to purchase a new matrix. This is often done for X3 program. The purchase of the new matrix is done from the matrix of the sponsor. That way the member can continue earning for life. Okay, and once a matrix is filled and the system purchases a new matrix, that process is called recycling. We say that person has cycled out of a matrix. Okay, and once that is done, this value here will increase, this counter here will increase by 1. Okay, so that is what we mean by cycling out of a matrix or renewal of a matrix. It's a mechanism that ensures that the member continuously earns on that level for life. Okay, and when that is done, he doesn't pay for that level from his wallet each time. The system ensures that it uses the last earning, and so this makes your earning automatic for life. Okay, so this is what we mean by cycling out and renewal, and this is how the Forsage X3 program is designed to do what? To pay members, to distribute the Trons to members, okay, according to the rules that guys set. All right, so we have seen the structure of Forsage X3. We have seen how Forsage X3 program is designed to distribute the trons as they come in or to pay members. Now, the last thing we'll look at before we leave here is the simple rule you must always remember to ensure that you don't lose an earning. So it's possible to lose an earning. Trons that should go to your wallet, it's possible it doesn't go to your wallet, it goes to somebody else. So what can make that possible? Now this is it. Now in Forsage X3 program, okay, I'm going to go back a little. In Forsage X3 program, as in all of that too, the simple rule you must remember is this: on or before your metrics, once you activate a metrics in a level, before that metrics completes its first cycle, that is before that metrics, the empty slots, the slots in the metrics are completely filled for the first time, you should have activated the next higher level. For instance, once you activate level 1, on or before these 3 slots are filled up, you should have activated the next higher level. Okay, the same thing applies if you're in level 2. On or before these 3 slots are filled, you should have activated level 4. If you don't, what happens? Now this is it. The Forsage system is designed with this rule. If the system will look, when you are completing your cycle, so when you've completed cycle 1 and the system renews and you are in cycle 2, like this one is in cycle 2, if you look here, level 2 has actually cycled out 1 time. That's why you are seeing this one here. Okay, now if you look here, I said it has completed 1 cycle here, and it's on the 2nd cycle, and on the 2nd cycle 1 person has actually filled in these slots. Because this member have activated the 3rd level, this first slot which has been filled in the 2nd cycle goes actually to his wallet. It goes to his wallet. He's going to get this money, the 200 trons, because he has activated the next higher level. You understand? If he didn't activate this level 4, and now that he has completed 1 matrix, he has completed 1 cycle here, these 200 trons would have been sent. These 200 trons from this first one would have been sent to somebody above him. Perhaps, let me expand it. So that 200 trons would have been sent to this ID here if he had not activated level 3. Okay, so if he refused to activate the next higher level after making the first cycle, all subsequent earnings that should come to you will be sent to the person above you. On level 3, most likely your sponsor. So to ensure that that does not happen, always make sure that you activate the next higher level on or before you complete the metrics, on or before your metrics get filled in a particular new level you just activated. So if you're in level 3, be watchful, make sure that on or before the slots are filled up, you should have activated level 4. You understand? Otherwise, after your first cycle, all earnings will be sent to your sponsor until you activate the next higher level. Then finally, so that is the rule you have to remember. Then finally, there are no limits. There is no time frame for you to activate levels. There's no rule like that. So you can activate as many levels as possible and whenever you want it. So some persons actually, when they sign up, they can decide to activate at one sitting, to activate all the metrics, or to activate 3 metrics at once. Maybe they activate this one, maybe they activate So when they sign up, some people may activate level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, level 6, level 7 at once. Even before they even sign up at least one person to the system, they will activate it. So it's possible to activate as many levels as possible. The only thing you must remember is that in activating that, it has to be sequentially. In other words, you have to activate level 1 before you go to level 2, before level 3. You can't skip any level, okay? You must go sequentially. But activating many slots at the same time may not be the best thing you want to do. You understand? Sometimes it may not always be the smart thing to do. That's why in subsequent videos I'm going to do, one of those strategies I teach my team is how to make strategic move. In other words, how to activate higher levels strategically, such that such moves are not blind moves, but rather intelligent moves. Okay, those are one of those things I try to teach my team members, so that my philosophy has always been maximum profit at minimal risk. Okay, so I hope you find this video useful. My name is Eugene Bassi. If you have any question, you could drop it down in the space provided, and you could reach me on my phone number. And if you want to be part of my team, you're welcome to joining us to be part of my team, where we engage Forsage smart contracts very intelligently, and we make sure that every move is strategic and not blind moves. All right, thank you so much. Eugene Bassi is my name, and I'm signing up. Yeah.